Hello guys, welcome to another amazing video on a top-down analysis. Guys, sit tight and we look at the charts for this week. Guys, briefly before we go, if you are new to this YouTube channel, kindly hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for more analysis on this, and don't forget to comment below. Guys, quickly, let's go straight to analysis for this week. You guys know how we do it. Go straight to our DXY. Now let's briefly see what happened last week. We actually said that the market is actually retracing. Our DXY is actually going down, but on the meantime it's actually retracing for the buys. Guys, this is our daily time frame. As you guys can see, each of these candles represents a day, guys. So when we take 5 candles out of this, we can see what really happened last week. When we take 5 candles from this spot, is the 5 candle, this green candle, as you guys can see, that's the candle. Now this spot actually simply means that it means that the market actually bought up to a point and sold down. Now what can we see? Now what you can see briefly, let me show you guys. What you can see is that now the market is actually retracing down to this upside, as you guys can see. So our dollar pair index actually there's a break of structure, right? Went up, now it's retested. So we are expecting that the market, now when the market open on Monday, the market is going to sell downward a bit. Then when it comes to this zone, to give us inverse head and shoulder pattern, and then the market will buy up. Now if the inverse head and shoulder pattern held, the market will buy up. Guys, take note. But if it did held, the market will still go downward. Now upon this analysis, let's go straight to our currency pairs. That's our Euro USD. Normally how we do it, we normally start with our Euro USD. Guys, on the daily time frame, we see the market actually sold and bought. So now as you guys can see, all right, there is a break, there's an M pattern, and then the market actually break the neckline of the M pattern. Now that the market broke the neckline of the M pattern, the market bought for 2 days. Now on Thursday and on Friday, the market bought and come to this zone, and this is a blind spot. Now it means that is an is forming, this is a blind spot which is forming as SN1, right? SN1 is support and resistance. So our support becomes a resistance, guys. So the market actually resists. So do not forget our dollar currency pair, or rather our dollar index, said that the market is going to sell a bit then to buy. So what are we looking at for this week? We're looking at for this week for Euro USD, the market, don't forget, our dollar index is inversely correlated to our currency pair. So if the market in the currency in the dollar index is going to sell, that means our Euro USD and every other pair will buy a bit then to sell, guys. So what are we looking for now? We are looking at, now this is what we are going to look at now for our Euro USD, guys. Our Euro USD, you expect that the market is going to buy a bit, so there's going to be a form of a retracement. We'll go down to the H1 time frame. You're going to see the market is going to buy a bit. So what are we expecting? We are expecting that the market will come to this spot. Briefly, let me show you guys. This is what the market is going to do. It's going to form a pattern. All right, so what are we expecting? Let me show you guys. This is what we expect in the market. When the market open, all right, the market is going to sell. All right, guys, this market will sell. The market will sell. Once the market sell, so we expect the market to retrace back to give us our M pattern. When they give us our M pattern, the market is going to sell down. I want you guys to take note. This is what we are expecting for this week on our this is what we are expecting for this week on our Euro USD, guys. I want you guys to take note. On our Euro USD, this is what we are expecting for this week. The market is going to go down bearish, but this is what is going to happen. So since we are looking at bearish, we wait for the market to come to this spot, guys. We have to wait for the market to come to this spot. The market has to come to this spot, we wait, then we sell. So guys, we are selling. take note, we are selling on Euro USD. Now on our GBP USD straight, let's go to our GBP USD and our H1 time frame. Let's see what really happened. Same thing, guys, we are selling on our currency pair. So what are we expecting? Same thing, the market is going to come to this spot. All right, the market actually started selling to come to this spot. All right, give us a sort of a retest, come back to this spot, and then this market at this point is going to come down to this zone. This is the least the market can do. At least the market is going to come down to this zone. So let's look at our potentials. What is our potentials now? And do not forget, all this is based on confirmation. We have to wait for confirmation. All right, and our confirmation, we normally pick it from our 15-minute time frame. So we have 1:2. Okay, 1:2 for our GBP USD. Then our AUD USD, guys, same thing. We expect that the market is going to come down. All right, guys, the market is going to come down. The market open on Monday, we expect it to reject, come to this zone, and then give us a sort of a pattern, because we will look for pattern. Give us a sort of pattern on the lower time frame, and the market will sell down to this zone, guys. This is what we are expecting for our AUD USD. So let's look at our potential, guys. Let me show you our potential for this trade. Our potential for this trade, this is it. This is where we are looking at for this week, guys. Our stop loss will be a bit above here, so we are looking at 1:5 risk reward ratio, guys. And then briefly, let's go straight to our gold. Now, guys, gold has been bullish. These are the trade we took. Okay, these are the trade we took on gold and nicely hit our TP. So what are we expecting now? This is it. Gold actually is buying, is bullish. Now this is the H4 time frame. All we need to do, we have to be patient. When the market open, the market might open and still buy and still go up. But what are we doing? We are going to wait for the market to come to this zone and wait for a sort of confirmation. Guys, we have two scenarios. We don't just enter the market like this blindly, right? This is the first scenario. All right, we wait for a reaction. Once the market produces this reaction, then give us a pattern, then we go bullish, we buy. Or else we wait for the market to come down to this zone. All right, this is the perfect zone. If the market can come and tap into this zone, then it's a clear confirmation without any fear. We are going down to the upside. So these are the two scenarios we are expecting for gold this week. So briefly, what is our potentials now, guys? These are potentials because gold is buying. These are potential. When the market gets into this zone, right, and our stop loss just the previous high, we are taking profit, guys. Still 1:5 RR, guys. 1:5 RR. And then if you are a trader who is a sort of meticulous, you can take advantage of this, and then you back in, storming the market with more, and then you get up more pips, guys. More pips into this market is very, very important. It's a potential. Now let's go straight to our US 30, guys. Our indices, US 30, you can see the market is actually selling. So what are we waiting for? Briefly, we wait for this week the market to come. We wait for the market to come this week, guys. This is what we are waiting for, the market to come. The market is going to retrace back into this zone, guys. Back into this zone. Let me show you, guys. We are expecting that the market is going to retrace back into this zone. The market will come back into this zone. Now when the market comes into this zone, we wait for a sort of pattern, and then we are selling back downward, guys. This is it. We are selling downwards. Now what is our potentials for the trade? We need to check our potential for the trade. That's what is going to give us if you are going to take the trade for the week. So now I'm kind of preparing for trade, that potential trade we are going to take for the week. Now as you can see, this is 1:11 RR. So you see, one of the things I'm going to pay more attention is our US 30. All right, US 30. And lastly, as 100, same thing. Whatever is happening to US 30, okay, basically is happening to our NAS 100. Okay, guys, our US tech NAS 100. Okay, the market is going to retrace down to this zone, and then we are selling downward, guys. We are selling downwards. Let me show you guys. We are selling downwards, and then it might even get up to this side, because you know it is very, very volatile, guys. Nas 100 is very, very volatile. So for this week, we expect the market to come down to this zone. So what is our potential for this week, guys? Briefly, guys, the market is selling. Now we wait for the market to retrace. We storm the market, then we hold the market, guys. We are swing trade. We are a swing trader. Okay, we are going to swing trade this market down to this zone, guys. We are swinging this trade downwards, guys. We are swinging this trade downwards. What's our potential? 1:18 RR. So let's see if the market gets to this point, guys. This is Jobax FS trading made easy, guys. Do not forget to comment below. See you in my next video. Peace out.